Hey guys, and welcome to the patch notes for the 12th of December 2018 patch. In these patch notes, the Archer has been released, and there's been a total revamp of the main quest line. As such, there's a bunch of brand new events related to the Archer, so let's jump right in. There is an Archer Seal event. During this event, monsters will drop Archer Seals, and Archer Seals will also drop from various activities that you can exchange for special items, mostly Blackstones. The Archer 1+1 Dual Experience Share event will begin and go until the 9th of January before maintenance. During this event period, tag another character so you can gain the same amount of experience you obtain as an archer with one other character that you want, up to 99% at level 59. So how it works is you tag the other character, and while leveling as one or the archer, you can save the experience for the other character. That character can then claim the experience by logging in and pressing on the tag button up in the top left, near where the maid and pet icons are. It's a little more in-depth right here, so I'll just highlight it all. There is a lot here, and a lot of it's a little redundant, so I'm not going to go through it all, but various combat boosts do not apply to both characters. The Alvia and Fever boosts from the daily grinding hour both do apply, and this is just a great way for you to level up one character while also leveling up your archer. Now, the reason you want to do this is for the level up event. Even if you don't care about your archer, during 2 special level up periods, receive great prizes via the challenge tab for leveling up your archer. The first period will be from after today's maintenance until January 2nd before maintenance, for levels 15, 25, 35, 45, and 55. The second will begin next week on the 19th until January 16th before maintenance, and will be for levels 56, 57, and 58. The Experience Boost event will also occur for several weeks from the 12th after the maintenance until January 9th. During this time, Combat Experience plus 100% and Skill Experience plus 30% all day will be happening, so feel free to grind during this time for the next month. Archer Stream Party has also begun, so streamers will be given special codes, and players can redeem these codes to get special loot boxes that can contain some pretty nice goodies. So definitely check out the subreddit or watch the streamers themselves to get some of these codes. There's also a winter special theme for the next 2 weeks. During the event period, UI, in-game objects, and background and looting effects will be changed, and the O Cron Tree event, which will continue for 1 week, where we have to decorate the ancient Cron trees for great rewards. Ended events are the Archer pre-registration events, the character slot expansion coupon for 1 loyalty, and a box of wonders. So, content. The Archer has been released. Now, unlike other classes, the Archer starts off with his Awakening weapon in addition to his main weapon. However, not all Awakening weapons can be equipped. You cannot use a Kutum or Nuver, or any Awakening weapons that are not the Wooden, Bastier, Ultimate Bastier, or Cadhoit Great Bows. However, all other Great Bows, besides the ones listed above, will be usable starting from level 56 as well, so once you get 56, feel free to equip your good Great Bows. System gifting has been revamped. You must now have been a friend or in the same guild as the person you want to gift for at least 5 days. Gifting will only be allowed for characters level 55 or above, and gifting via searching the character name will no longer be available and has actually been removed from the game. Class changes, pretty much nothing at all except for the Archer, which is now out. Item changes, all the experience boost skills for pets have been increased from 3 to 5%. There's a new Carrot Confit item, which is an item superior to the special carrot. A few other issue fixes and tooltip fixes. Monster changes. So, the other big thing this patch is the revamp of the main quest line, which also means that Balanos and Calpheon monster zones have been revamped due to the revamp of the Black Spirit quest flow. As such, there are brand new levels for each of the monsters that are required, which you can see here. Not going to go through them all. The HP and the AP of summoned boss monsters has also been increased to make them harder for players to take down, so that they're actually bosses and not just big loot pinatas that don't actually drop loot. These are for the quest monsters. They are not for the normal monsters that you kill as world bosses. Due to the revamp of the Cron Castle Monster Zone, the loot obtained has been changed. Placement for some monsters has been changed. Imps of the Imp Cave are now hostile. And just a lot of different things have changed about Balanos, Calpheon, and Serendia. Now, the other big thing is that they've also changed the items that monsters in these low-level zones drop. Because each monster drops different items, characters' inventories were filling up very quickly as they leveled to the various zones, which meant that new players, which didn't have very much inventory space, were at a loss as they just could not really do anything because, well, their inventories are absolutely full. As such, they have reduced the number of items dropped by a lot of the monsters and standardized a lot of these items. So these items right here can no longer be obtained from the monsters. I'm not going to go through them all because there's a lot, but, well, there's a lot. Unfortunately, lizard meat cannot be obtained, which I liked. And these items obtained from these monsters have also been changed. They've sort of standardized a lot of them. Broken wood fragment is one of the big things that is now dropped by a lot of people. And there's also increased chance, or decreased chance rather, to gain fish from these monsters. So, the main questline has been revamped. Starting location for newly created characters has been changed from Alvia to the Western Guard Camp. You can choose and play through one among 3 divine questlines once you hit Serendia. The quest you choose at Serendia will eventually join into one quest at Calpheon. Each divine questline has its own story and its own path through the monster zones. So the first quest is the Crossroad, the Lamenting Head of the League of Merchants. This is the same story as the previous main quest, and it follows Jordine and his ambitions to take revenge against Calpheon. The second is Crossroad, Silence, We're Done Here. This path will lead you to NPCs around the cities and towns that will ask you to help them with their big and small problems. Following this path past the northern section of Calpheon to arrive in Keplin is where you start the quest covering the story about Oze, the daughter of the Lord of Keplin that has gone missing. And the third path starts the quest Crossroad, Each of Their Reasons. This story here will reveal the power struggles between aristocrats. You'll be watching the story unfold by the side of the Xian Merchant Guild as they make their move into Calpheon. Characters that have already done the previous main questlines cannot do the new questlines. Orwin, who recognizes the archer as a descendant of Sylvia, will now appear at the Western Guard Camp when you create an archer character. The quest below can only be obtained when you talk to Orwin as an archer character. There's a new quest that replaces the old level 50 quest, Giant Catfishman Kube, and that quest is Breaking New Ground. Characters that go through the new main quest lines must now complete this quest in order to level up from 49 to 50 by summoning the Black Spirit. So pretty much the big things in this patch, not going to go over too much of the rest of it, but the big thing this patch was definitely the main questline revamp and the archer. Both are things that players have been waiting for a long time. The archer especially, or the male ranger as we used to call it, is something that players have been requesting for pretty much since the game's release, so it's good to finally see them released. Comment below what you guys think about the archer and the new main questline. Let me know what you think. I'll be streaming later today the brand new archer, going through the new main questline and playing the archer himself, so feel free to tune in. And as always guys, thanks for watching, subscribe if you liked it, and have a good one.